Hey, my name is Laura, and I wanted to talk a little bit about who I am and where I'm coming from. So I grew up in New York, and I kind of always had this sense of wanting to love life and wanting to love people. It was like this thing that you have in a relationship where you're like, this has great potential. So I thought that life and that people had great potential, but I found myself incapable of loving either of them. And at some moment when I was going through a quite difficult time, I decided that I needed to completely reframe my life. And I came here to a place called Rishikesh, which is in India. Rishikesh is known as the birthplace of yoga, and I figured that that was as good a place as any to start my search. So I went down every path that was available to me until I found some things that I really resonated with, that really made sense to me. And I started to study those more deeply. And one of those was Tantra. Tantra was a yes to life. It was the yes to life that I had been looking for. It was the yes to relating that I had been looking for. And my first glimpses of it, my first introduction into it, were in a very traditional, very practice-oriented way. So it was very much about me learning about my energy and about my mind and learning to control both of those. It was amazing for me, and I reaped a lot of benefit from it. But at some point, quite a few years later, I started to notice that something was still missing. And the last component that really put the work that I offer together was the component of dealing with the human being where the human being is. I found a teacher that gave me tools to deal with reality, actual reality, not a conceptual reality in which I was the perfect yogi sitting on top of a mountain in perfect peace in all moments. The current reality in which I was still facing jealousy, insecurity, sadness, anger that I couldn't control. And this set of tools and understanding helped me to complete my training, to complete my offering as a teacher, which is not to say that I'm done, because I'm quite far from done still. And so the result of all of this is Path of Tantra. Path of Tantra is the culmination of everything that I found valuable, everything that served me highly, that I put together in a set of trainings and teachings that I offer. Thanks for joining. Hope to see you again soon.